Ladies and gentlemen, we just practiced for 7 minutes to bring you our very special guest tonight, Chase Hudson from Hemp Lucid. And it's a pleasure to have you on, Chase.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. It's good to see you again. It's been a while. I think the last time we saw each other was out in Crestone Energy Fair, and we plan on seeing you again this year.
Oh, that's awesome. This year, the Crestone Energy Fair is on my birthday weekend. August 28th is my birthday. I'll be 50, the big 50, and I'll be at the Energy Fair. So that's awesome that you guys are joining us. Um, Now, Chase is a very special guy as far as Hemp Lucid is concerned. He is actually one of the founders. I know all four of them. He's the current CEO of the company. They have a big sale coming up on 420, so we're going to talk about that. But first, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about how you found Hemp Lucid? Like, why CBD? Like, what happened?
Right. Yep. So I'm one of the founders. So it's me, Nate, Talon, Saren, and Hemp Lucid this is our fifth year. I came from the fire service, the fire industry, EMS. I did that for about 8 years, and got out of that. Went through a pretty radical transformation mentally, just a complete awakening using other plant medicines, and the message I received there was CBD is one of the most powerful psychedelics known to man. It doesn't rip you out of reality. It starts to awaken the mind very, very slowly. It connects the mind to the body. And when we first started, I was giving out a bunch of product to our friends and family and doing demos within the store and the local health food stores here, and I was seeing this process actually happen. The observational reality of people taking these products and having this mind to body connection, and that's how the company started. And we were on a mission to help bring awareness and education to the needless suffering that is going on with humanity right now, and we're just trying to do our part. So it's a very purpose-driven company, very mission-based, and our company's grown to 36 employees. And we have a big mission and a big goal, and it's a fun thing to watch grow and to hear people's stories.
Yeah, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Now, Hemp Lucid has some of the greatest products on the market. You've got, and we just talked about it 7 minutes ago, but why don't you go over for our audience tonight, the three different lines. You have three different lines, the whole plant and so on and so forth. Why don't you just go over the three main products, and let's also talk about the Roxy line.
Perfect. Yeah, so we have three main lines. So we have the whole plant, full spectrum, which is all the cannabinoids. So you get, the CBD, the THC. There's 144. I think there's actually more now. Different types of cannabinoids in the cannabis plant. And one thing we really pride ourselves on is having a very high amount of secondary cannabinoids. We have typically from 10 to 15. So each cannabinoid interacts with your endocannabinoid system differently. So that's our full plant or whole plant, full spectrum. Then we have our broad spectrum line, which has no THC in it and has a bunch of other secondary cannabinoids. And then we have our isolate line, which is just the CBD isolate. And then we add in additional cannabis-derived terpenes.
That sounds awesome. And now, if you don't know out there, the whole reason these products are amazing is the endocannabinoid system in your body. When you have all the necessary cannabinoids and it's functioning properly, it brings your body into something called homeostasis, where you're in optimum form, you have the optimum immune system, optimum functioning of brain function. So that's literally why this product changes people's lives.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we all have the or a endocannabinoid system. You know, all mammals, dogs, cats, horses, humans. Um, we all produce cannabinoid system, or we all produce cannabinoids. So if anybody out there has ever experienced like a runner's high, you know, that's your body producing endogenous cannabinoids, and that cannabinoid that our body produces is called anandamide. So our bodies are wired for it, and you can supplement your body with plant cannabinoids. So the human body and cannabis has a very symbiotic relationship.
Indeed, it does. And pets, too. I shared a story with you where we found a stray cat, and I used some of the 300 milligram Roxy, and it calmed the cat down, and because the cat was hurting itself in the cage. It was just an amazing thing to see work almost instantly. It just took, 10 minutes. And so fantastic products. Now, let's talk about this sale coming up.
Yep. So we have a 420 sale coming up that kicks off on Tuesday. It's one of our bigger sales of the year. This, and then we do the Black Friday sale. So we're going to have 40% off all products on the website. So definitely take advantage.
That's awesome. Do you get free shipping?
Yes, I believe we do free shipping on anything over $50.
That's awesome. Sounds good. Now, one other thing we want to promote is your YouTube channel. And I promoted this a while ago. Only 194 subscribers. We could definitely get that up tonight. And you were telling me that there's a bunch of new things happening with your YouTube channel.
Yep. Yep. So we've restructured our marketing team and kind of our plan for the year. We're going to start producing a lot more content. We also have a documentary coming out, something we've been working on for the last 2 years. We did a psychedelic intervention with Lamar Odom, kind of pulled him out of this state, this depressing state that he was in, utilizing ketamine, cannabis, and then took him to Mexico and did iboga. Broke him of all of his addictions. It's a pretty amazing story. So a bunch of that content is going to be on there. A lot of the behind the scenes of the creating of the documentary will also be on there. And then just more education. We're also going to be producing a lot more content surrounding mental health. That's one thing that isn't, it's starting to become more talked about in our culture. It's starting to make it more into the mainstream. But this kind of stigma that has been surrounding mental health, we're really big advocates of, mental health, the tools, and the treatments that are available to, everybody in the country that most people don't really know about. Ketamine treatments, there's doctor clinics all over the country that offer these. So our company offers a mental health protocol that we're going to be filming and taking people through this whole journey on how we, deal with our mental health, the things that we do, jumping in the rivers, breathing, certain breathing techniques. So Hemp Lucid is going to kind of transition, more into a lifestyle biohacking wellness company than just a CBD company, because like we were talking earlier, the transition is here. This old reality is failing and this new one is being born. And, we are the foundation of the new world. And this transition time is, it's very hard on people, especially, our minds. So we got to make sure our minds are healthy going into the new world.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And it's just a tragedy what is happening worldwide with mental health and what's been going on. And the fact that, many people are in extremely depressed states or even highly neurotic. I mean, it literally has affected a huge swath of the population, and it's just tragic. And people like you and I who are part of the new paradigm shift, I mean, I don't think it's had any effect on my life. It just empowers me more to want to help more people.
Yeah, yeah, the same. I mean, it's like when we first met, we were talking about these things and getting ourselves ready for this transition, and now that it's happening, it's we have the responsibility to help the others, and through our actions, the things that you're doing, the homestead, getting back in touch with nature, just completely unplugging from the old paradigm that has really made people just mentally sick. It's very sad to see what has happened, but these old pillars of reality are failing, and people are starting to wake up and extract these programs out of their mind, and reprogram their mind with getting in touch with nature, gardening, moving more into the space of gratitude and love and forgiveness. So it's a special time, and I'm really looking forward to where things are going.
Awesome. And it's been a pleasure talking to you. Guys, we'll say it again. There's a sale starting, a 10-day sale starting on 4/20, which you said is Tuesday. And it's going to go on for 10 days, 40% off everything at Hemp Lucid. And please help support the mission by coming over to their YouTube channel, becoming a subscriber, and follow the transformation that's happening at Hemp Lucid along. It's a pleasure talking to you, Chase. Let's talk again soon. Do you have any final words?
No, I appreciate it. Appreciate you. You were a big part in really the start and the success of our company. We met about 6 years ago at one of the conferences, and you really helped me. You were one of the last puzzle pieces for me to understand this transition we're going into, and this grand solar minimum, and the things we're going to see in the sky. So we I can speak for myself, Nate, Talon, Saren. We appreciate you. We love you. It's been fun to watch you grow this whole time as well. And, thank you for your support. And, we're here for you and your community. And be safe this weekend.
Yeah, we're headed out to the San Luis Valley Seed Exchange tomorrow, and we'll be there on Saturday. So make yourself out there. Chase Hudson, it's been a pleasure. We love you too, and we'll talk soon. And that's a boom.